season over. You know, actually at that moment I said, I can't take this shit no more. But, you know, I came back because I'm an Eagles fan. Shut the fuck up and sit down.
I just want to be in a video.
What's up, Eagles Nation? This is Bird Gang 114. I'm Ed.
And I'm Cam.
And today we're going to go over week 2, our preview of the Rams versus the Eagles. And I'll start off. Well, let me say first that there was a lot of, like we said, we didn't know what kind of teams were going to show up last week for the Eagles. And obviously we were all surprised. Their offensive line really sucks. It was bad. It was horrible. The first quarter was all right. They were able to move. But then when Washington figured out how to break down protection on us, that was it. It was over. And I blame Carson Wentz for holding on to the ball. I blame the offensive line for not blocking. I blame Doug Peterson for not rolling him out. Just keep him in a pocket like a statue. I blame him for the 4th and 3 call or 5 call in the first half where we're on the 45 and we take a sack and we're giving them, you know, less than 50 yards. They're already in field goal range, you know, never mind a touchdown. I mean, Carson's got to be more careful with the ball. He threw 2 picks, you know, where they get the ball inside the 20 and they can score. I mean, it's ridiculous. We gave the game away. And like I said, it wasn't all Carson. It was the line. It was the coaching. Defense was okay, but, I mean, there was miscommunication there as well. But it was a disaster in my book. But this coming week, even though I think the line will be better because Jason Peters is like, you know, he didn't really play at left tackle the whole summer. So he got, you know, a week under his belt. So he'll be a little bit better, hopefully. And Lane Johnson supposedly is playing, but I don't know how much better it is than what was there last week because, I mean, he's coming off of surgery and he hasn't practiced all summer. So I don't expect, you know, him to be the, you know, his usual self, but hopefully it's better. And, another thing is there was no running game, so why are we doing play action, all this kind of crap? It doesn't make sense. I mean, they're going to tee off. And like I said last week, I don't think Miles Sanders is going to solve shit when he comes back this week because he's not in between tackle, and everybody knows that. He's overrated in my book. I hope I'm wrong. But this week, I foresee a lot of problems with Aaron Donald and the whole defense. And so I believe there's still going to be pressure, but I don't believe it'll be as bad as last week. But defensively, I think we're in trouble because we're going to be running sideline to sideline. You know, they do the RPO, they do the same, you know, handoff, and you know they do the same. It looks the same, but it's always different. And with I just, you know, I don't see our defense being that great. You know, there was miscommunications in the end zones and things last week. So I foresee problems. Unfortunately, I would love to say it's going to be a win, but I foresee it as another loss. About the same score as what was against the Redskins. How about you, Cameron?
No, I have the same thing. I got them losing 31-14. I got them blowing out, and unless you could prove me anything, we're not beating this team, unfortunately. They got a better defensive line. You got to worry about Aaron Donald. How are we going to stop him? Sure, you can say, oh, he didn't get any sacks the last time we played him. That doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean that Brooks is out. Even if Brooks is out, we're just playing horrible now. We're not going to help Carson Wentz. And I think the one thing that if we want to win is going to be blocking, and we're going to have trouble. I don't even think Lane Johnson's going to play that much. Even if he does even play, I don't think he's going to want to like keep playing. You know what I mean? He's going to feel like pain and not finish the game. So I don't think he's going to finish, in my opinion. I don't think Sanders is going to do anything. He's probably not going to be ready, even though he's going to be, let's say, active. He's not really fully himself either. So that cancels the run game. And then it's like, if you want to win, how about we call some good play calls? Because what are we going to do? Play action? Who's going to bet on the fucking run? Who's going to bet on it? No one's going to believe it's a fucking run. I know it's not a run. For God's sake, we don't even run. The Redskins ran more than us, and they were down by 17. How's that possible? They doubled us almost on running attempts. That's why they won the game. Running is very important, and it sets up play action, but we're obviously doing the opposite. We're not running the ball, and we're doing play action for some reason. Go on 4th down, so I just didn't play calling, blocking, better decision making, like you said, was Wentz, but I think it's mostly because of the line. He's pressuring, he's rushing his reads. I think that was some of it, but still, I don't care. You gotta not throw that. And I would like to see better coverages, like you said, the miscommunications. So it just depends if we show up this time. We could play like we did maybe right before the first half end. If we played that 17 points, that was maybe a chance to beat the Rams. But like, I don't think we're ready to beat the Rams. I think we're gonna lose, unfortunately. I don't see us winning. And then the Rams' offense is better than the Redskins. So, and it's not like if you're going to give them a turnover on their 50, they're not going to make you pay. You know what I mean? They're going to score a touchdown every time. They got a good, decent offense. So,
It's going to be interesting, you know.
Yeah.
If the Eagles, instead of worrying about what they're going to do before the game, like kneeling and all this shit, like where they were supposed to, you wanted the Redskins to kneel and all this other, I mean, instead of worrying about that shit and like, what's Deshaun Jackson, instead of wearing a Make America Great Again hat and crossing it out, put Breonna Taylor, arrest, you know, the cops and all this. Instead of that, how about make some fucking plays? Everybody knows you're the racist, you're the ignorant idiot talking about Jews and Nazis. So what the fuck is wrong with you? Just shut your mouth, play the fucking game, make a play. You know, instead of being a zero burger for us, which you've been so far in all of last year. Shut the fuck up and play. That's what the Eagles need to do, period. Get your head out of your asses. Sorry to end it that way, but that's the truth. Thanks a lot for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.